Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Star Wars Vintage Collection Darth Vader, The Dark Times from Obi Wan Kenobi. So we have the figure on card here with a menacing photo of him on the card back. So that one is going to be the one I leave on card. So we have on the back of the package, we have VC 241, and this comes in the wave with Obi Wan Kenobi, Reva, Anakin Skywalker, Padawan, and Mandalorian Super Commando. So we're going to go ahead and open this figure up and check it out. All right, so here we have the figure. Now, I do really like the helmet sculpt for this version of Darth Vader. So you can see the eyes are a little bit tinted red, which I definitely like. The helmet just looks nice. The face mask all looks really screen accurate to this version of Darth Vader. So, you know, a lot of detailing in the shoulder armor, chest plate. So everything looks really great. The one complaint I might have, and it is screen accurate at this point, but if you look at the kind of crotch plate, I'm not really sure what that is called. Little bit, you know, kind of large and in charge there. So that is kind of more the style of what Vader's armor looks like in this show. But it was, you know, kind of sticking out. So hopefully over time it'll kind of settle down and lay down a little more flat. But otherwise, everything looks really nice on him. Now they have kind of the under cape here, just a half cape starting at the waist, coming down and around the legs a little bit, and then the larger cape, you know, again coming from underneath the helmet and around the neck that covers over that. So you almost have like a two-tiered soft goods cape, which I think looks really nice. So you can see through it a little bit, but you know, I think on display it's going to look really nice. Fairly good quality, doesn't feel cheap. But again, you know, a lot of these capes, earlier figures, the capes were almost like too thick, where it would be, you know, hard to allow them to just kind of flow naturally. So I'd rather have them be a little bit thinner, where it has that more natural look for the scale of the figure. So looks pretty nice here. I'm a fan of this figure right off the bat. The hip mobility on all these newer figures just really gives for a lot of different poses, stuff like that. So you can really get them into the more squatted pose. So I'm a fan of that. So overall looks pretty nice. And then we're going to go through the accessories that come with this figure. So obviously this figure is going to come with an ignited red lightsaber. Again, the hilts on these all look pretty accurate to what the figure's lightsabers look like. So nice, a nice red blade there. And then of course, you know, again, kind of becoming more standard is the hilt. The hilt alone. So again, looks pretty screen accurate. This should attach to his belt somewhere, so I will find that out and get it hooked up. But the accessories that I was more impressed with for this figure are the interchangeable hands. So he's got another version. This is his right hand with one finger out, and then he has his left hand as a fist. I know that's kind of hard to see since it's black, but a nice fist pose there, so you can kind of do his you know, iconic clenched fist pose. So we'll try to get him in some different positions. So first let's find on his, so it's this left side of his belt is where that lightsaber is going to fit nicely. So it hangs at his side there, pretty nice. So I'm going to go ahead and take his right hand off. It just snaps right out pretty easily. And the new one should snap right in. So pretty easy to interchange. This might be more of his force choke position, but it still holds the saber pretty tight. It's not going anywhere. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch the other hand out as well. Okay. So again, just that kind of iconic pose with the fist clenched. So this is a cool addition. So, you know, obviously there's been other Vader figures made over the last few years. I really like the sculpt of this one. I love the helmet. And I like that there's interchangeable parts. We don't get that, you know, very commonly with the vintage collection where there's, you know, different hands or anything like that. So this is somewhat rare, and I think Vader's a great figure to have that added in. So I'm gonna get him set up. So there we have Vader set up, posed pretty well. Now the back cape, as I've kind of been getting it posed, it's almost double layered. So you have, you know, a good amount of cape to kind of play with, try to let it flow nicely. I'm sure people will be out there putting some wires in some custom capes to really getting it to look nice. But I think as it comes, I think it looks great. So another great addition. All of the new releases from Hasbro have just been outstanding lately. So this is nothing less than that. Big fan of this figure. So now all we need, we're waiting on the 3-pack from Obi Wan Kenobi with Kenobi himself in his Tiburon Station wardrobe. And then the Jawa, I think his name is Tika, and the Purge Trooper in his Phase 2 armor. So we're waiting on those. That'll bring the Obi Wan Kenobi collection up to 6 figures for the vintage collection. Hopefully they keep them coming. Let me know what your thoughts are on this figure in the comments below. Please make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing to the channel to stay up to date on all of our toy reviews. Thanks, and may the Force be with you.